Good Friday afternoon, everybody. Let me show you what I've been working on. I've got two new designs that I think y'all might like. One is finished and one is not. I've got another finished thing that I apologize. I was going to show it on the last video, but I didn't. It was hanging up there and I just forgot to show it. But first, you know what's coming. I got a box. Alright, let's look at this box. Now, this is from my friend Paul C. He sent me some very nice USA files. That's a Heller. There's some Hellers, some Nicholsons, all kind of stuff in here. There's a file handle, and this is an antique, and I'll use that. There's a handle on this big rasp, but I'll also keep that and use it. It's got a crack in it, but that's okay. I can fix that. And there's a flat bar in there. It's like a homemade flat bar. It's got some kind of markings on it. I can't tell what it is. Should be very good steel. I'll spark test it and make sure. And I'll do something with that. And yes, Paul, as soon as it cools enough to where I can forge, I know I keep saying that, but I'll get you a knife made out of, I'll pick out one of these and make you one. Thank you very much. Now, let's see. Remember, we're dealing with the little tripod, which is not all that good. Alright, let me show you this one. I got finished up the other day. Well, all but the leather. I'm out of leather. I've got to go get some more tomorrow. This is a cleaver. Now this one I call the chicken chopper, because that's what they want this for, is to process chickens. I want it sort of heavier than like a regular butcher knife or something, which this one is. It's heavy, but it's not too heavy. Now, I made this out of a little bit softer steel, which means it will be much easier to sharpen if you need to sharpen. Now keep in mind, chicken chopper, it's not made to cut down trees. It's not made to cut elk bones. Chickens, rabbits, squirrels, any kind of meat, just it's not made to chop big bones. Y'all know what I'm saying. There you go. That's what it looks like. Now, one more new design. It took me twice to get this one right because I was going off a picture. Gary H. My friend Gary sent me a picture, something that showed, the picture showed slicing corn off the cob. Sort of like a cleaver, but sort of not. So I came up with this design right here. Looks real close to what the picture was. Still got some more grinding to do. Got to finish it, heat treat it, and all that kind of stuff. But there you go, Gary. Let me know if you think that'll work. Now the handles for that one, I have picked you out some cherry wood, real nice cherry. And what else? Now my friend Cameron, the guy I'm sponsoring on Instagram, I teased him earlier, told him I had his, what he wanted ready, told him it was alive. That's why I'm waiting till last, because I'm aggravating him. Alright, he sent me a sketch of something that he wanted. That's the sketch he sent me. Alright, I cut it out. I traced it to a template that I could work with. Now the actual knife is a tiny bit larger because to get the pins in, the lanyard hole in, and all that, it needs to be a little bit bigger. Now he wants it to be a cross draw, where sideways on your belt, and that's what this scabbard is designed to do. Alright, got the maker's marks on the back. What this will do, let's see, let me stand up a minute. On your belt, it will go through there like that and sit on your belt sideways. Now it's going to be tight until you get it worked in and broke in. Broke in might be a better way of saying it. Until you get it broke in. Hang on, let's fix this thing again. Okay. Right, there you go. Now put a little leather thong on it. I told him I was going to surprise him with a handle wood. How about some Purple Heart? Good look at that. 3 brass pins. The lanyard hole is a brass tube. It's like I use on most everything. It said Purple Heart. There you go right there. What do you think about that? Now this is very, very sharp. Now this knife is made for one purpose and one purpose only. Now the name of it, he named it. Let me see, let me look at this here again. It's his design. He drew it out, that's what he wanted. And he named it. Hang on, I got the wrong piece of paper. The Royal Gambler. So this knife from now on is the Royal Gambler. And what he's basing it on is back in the old days, even today I would guess, gamblers would always have a couple of hidden weapons. You know, if you ever watch the old movies and watch the documentaries that have a gun in their sleeve, a gun in their vest pocket or their breast pocket, and they would almost always have some kind of small knife concealed on their belt, where if something happens, grab it and do what you got to do. So that's what we're going to call it, the Royal Gambler. I scratched the maker's mark in the front too. See what it looked like. I think it looks pretty cool. So there you go, Cameron. That will come out to you here in the next couple of days. Still got leather dust in the sheath. And this is hot dipped in oil and rubbed down with neat oil. It's like all the scabbards are nowadays. Hope you like it. I like it. I'm going to have to make me one. Now, I do have permission to make a template for this, so I have one. If anybody wants one, get with me. And I hadn't figured out a price yet. But I will tell you, it took me all day to do this little knife. Almost all day. It's 4 o'clock now. Believe it or not, it takes longer to make a small knife than it does a big knife. Especially when you got Uncle Arthur around. But that's okay. No big deal. Alright, Cameron, that'll be out to you. And you can find Cameron on Instagram. His Instagram site. I'll leave a link down below. Because I am on Instagram also. I've not posted anything because I'm still sort of not sure exactly what it is. But I'm seeing a lot of stuff, pictures from other people. And I'm still not clear. Instagram, is it called a handle or is it called a address or what? Somebody tell me. Anyway, mine is under my website name, WallaceHandmadeKnives.com. I'm pretty sure. So I'm still learning about such things, so bear with me. Anyway, I do know enough I can find this link and put it on there. So and there's a couple other my knives he's took some very, very nice pictures of. Our family photographer, I think, is going to be around. This is Friday afternoon, tomorrow or Sunday 1, and I'm going to get her to take some good pictures of this for me, and I'll go ahead and list it on the website. Alright, there we go. I'm probably going to slow down on the videos a little bit. I feel like I'm showing the same thing over and over and over, and a lot of people don't want to see that, and I understand, but that's fine. I can't get back on the boat yet. It's still raining. It rained this morning again. It's rained every single day. It's coming up another rain right now. I can hear it hitting the roof. So whenever I can get back on the boat project, I will. I got so frustrated Wednesday morning. I closed up the shop, went to the house, and I hadn't been back out here till this morning. So I get frustrated with something. I know me. It's time to just quit, step back, rest a little bit, do something else, and then get back to it. And I did very well today. Got a lot of stuff done. Alright, I'll stop rambling. Gary H, let me know if you like that design. Let me know if the cleaver looks good to you. I'll get the scabbard made this weekend. I gotta go get leather tomorrow, like I said. Cameron, let me know if you like that. And with all that said, Paul, thank you for the box. I thank y'all for watching. I thank you for your support. And I will see y'all in a few days. One more thing. Somebody's going to notice. Somebody's going to say something. I am sporting a brand new Buck 110. This is a Buck 110 with the synthetic handle. Now, this was given to me by the Master Sergeant a few days ago. And while my knife, my everyday carry, my competition knife, is still at the engravers, I'm having some engraving done on it. And you'll see more about that when I get it back. And I'll tell you all about the man that's doing it for me. Until I get that knife back, I'm going to carry this one. And my very first Buck 110, my wife bought me the first year we were married. I still have it. It's in the house. It's pretty much wore out. But when I was growing up, when I was a kid, if you didn't have a buck knife, you didn't have nothing. And that's why I keep saying, I keep getting asked, do you carry other knives besides what you make? Well, yes, I do. Sometimes. Right now I'm carrying the Buck. I have a Camillus USA that belonged to my dad that I will carry every now and then. It's a little peanut. I don't carry it a lot because I'm scared to death I'll lose it. And that's going to go down to one of my sons one day. And I have several different brands, pocket knives mainly, that I'll carry every now and then. I know somebody's going to see it. Somebody's going to say something. So that's why I'm wearing the Buck 110. Alright, DM this time for sure. See ya. Oh, thank you, Master Sergeant.